Well, it's got to be a day that ends in Y because there's a Kardashian in the news.
Yeah, they're helping us pay our rent, you know?
Honestly, yeah, keeping these lights on.
Yeah.
Just feeling good in the neighborhood.
Yep.
But actually, it's 3 Kardashians in the news. Khloé is getting absolutely roasted for a comment she made on last night's episode of The Kardashians.
Yeah, and Kim and Kourtney are trying to set the record straight on where they stand with each other in their very rocky relationship.
What a great word there.
Yeah, I think she named her
Double
son
entendre.
after this relationship.
The relationship problems.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, things are rocky. Oh, my son's name. From Wondery, I'm Arisha Skidmore-Williams.
And I'm Brooke Sifrin. It's Friday, May 31st.
And you're listening to Rich and Daily. So season 5 of The Kardashians kicked off last week, and episode 2 dropped yesterday, just in time for our sleepover.
Yep. They knew.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
So in it, we see a lot of sisterly bonding between Khloé, Kourtney, and Kim.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as is the case with these reality shows, we got to remember the timing of when these are filmed. So this episode was actually filmed back when Kourtney was still pregnant.
Yeah.
And in this episode, Khloé opens up to Kourtney about her own struggles raising her kids, the ones she has with Tristan Thompson, as Brooke likes to call him.
Yep. I'm the one that started that. Am I? No, probably not. But I'm going to take responsibility for it because people
should.
say
It's
it.
a great name. Yeah.
So in the episode, Khloé describes herself as being a very hands-on mom, and she talks about how she doesn't have nannies helping her out at night. We should clarify
when
night.
Everyone's asleep.
Yeah. And when Kourtney points out that Khloé's oldest kid, True, is in school half the time, Khloé says she's still having to pull together all of the breakfast and lunches, and then she goes into more detail about her struggles.
Being a parent is hard, and it's every day after 8:30 when True's asleep, I am like crawling like I'm Leonardo DiCaprio out of Wolf of Wall Street to my bed, like, how do I get there? Then you wake up again and you do it all over.
Yep, that is parenting.
Just the absolute, complete stupidity.
Just the disconnect of
the tone deafness of that is okay.
She's saying very true things, but it's like, come on.
It's
come on.
Yeah, you're saying that with a huge production team right there, as well as the whole army of staff you have.
Yeah.
Come on, Khloé. Read the room.
I know.
Shockingly to no one, Khloé's comments did not go over well with viewers.
Yeah.
Over on X, commenters were all over her for rich lady privilege. One person wrote, "Try that without any help, plus a full-time job." Someone else wrote, "Just shut up already. You have maids, chefs, daytime help. Talk to real women who do it all on their own."
Yeah. The only pushback I'll say about these comments is that she does have a job. She does have a business that she runs. I'm sure she has a job. So, but still, she has help. It's not like...
It's funny to be like, Khloé has a job, guys. She gets up, she puts in her 9 to 5 at a McDonald's. She's working like the rest of us.
She's actually probably working longer than a 9 to 5, if we're being honest, though. Owning a business
is
but
my thing is sure, but
take the Kardashian out of it. She still has a job. If anyone else had
I don't think anybody's yeah, I know. She has a job, but it's also she has a job, but her job has so much assistance that it's even her job is easier than other people who actually are running a business without the amount of money that she has.
Arisha, she's got to go down to the Grove and walk into her store, Good American, and be like, how do these mannequins look? How do these jeans fit the mannequins? She's
got to put them on. She's got to help people. Oh, did that size not work? Let me get you another one on the floor. 1 second.
She's got to figure out how to solve the problem you have with the cuffing of the bottom of the jeans. She's probably working hard on that.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, thank you for reminding me of that. No, she doesn't have a job. She doesn't do jack shit because I can't figure out how to cuff my jeans. They are really comfortable, though. But honestly.
Yeah. Honestly, less bootcut jeans is what we need. Someone needs to figure that out ASAP.
I cannot keep rolling up the bottoms of my pants.
Same.
I just can't.
Same. But back to the Khloé roasting, someone else on X said, first world problems are hard. And, Usually we're like, and here are the people that supported Khloé. But apparently there are none of those comments. So no one's on her side.
Yeah.
Kim was like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So while Kourtney was there to hear Khloé vent about her motherhood woes, it wasn't the only airtime she got during the episode. At one point, Kourtney is looking over an Instagram post she made that was celebrating her baby shower. And Kourtney got upset when some people in her comment section managed to turn her baby shower post into an opportunity to call out her rocky history with Kim, which this can't be the first time this has happened.
Oh my
Every
God.
time someone posts, someone's going to reference something that's happened in the show she's on. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
that's why she has all of these followers.
That's true.
It's because of the stuff that she does and puts out there.
Yeah. So, Richie's, even if you don't watch any of their shows, you have probably seen headline after headline about this. So basically, Kim and Kourtney, they've been at odds several times. They've actually even physically fought. Who could forget
I
that
still see
moment?
that clip everywhere.
Oh my God, just
like
her slapping.
makeup on the wall,
Yes.
foundation,
So last season,
Khloé eating chips.
Khloé being all of us, like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, yep.
So last season, during one of their fights, Kim told Kourtney that there's a group chat that Kourtney is not in, and that's basically where everyone complains about Kourtney. Really what you want to hear, especially, if you're pregnant or going through anything.
Yeah.
So in the comment section of Kourtney's baby shower post, one person brought up that group chat. And during last night's episode, Kourtney read the comments and she was like, they think that we hate each other. But then Kourtney does try to set the record straight, and she said, we're sisters. I'm sure a lot of people have had crazy fights with their siblings. Maybe ours are more extreme. I'm not sure. They are pretty extreme. I mean, I don't have siblings, but...
I mean, I don't know if it's different when it's sisters. I stopped physically fighting with my brothers when they got stronger than me. I was like, guys, we can't fight like this, okay? It's not right.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
certainly I wouldn't as an adult.
Well, of course not. But also, like, you have
Although
brothers, it's a little different.
Monica and Ross did it.
But
They
one
fought
of them
as
never
adults.
slapped together across the face and got makeup on the wall because their face hit it. That's
That's cutthroat.
That is really cutthroat. Yeah.
I can't
So-
imagine smacking anybody.
I know.
Well-
I mean, I can imagine it.
Family members, I guess. But I can't
I can imagine slapping a lot of people who aren't family. Would I do it?
That's what I mean.
No.
Like, I can't imagine slapping family members.
Oh, right.
I'll walk outside and there's a dozen people I'd want to slap.
Well,
but
go to New York.
won't.
You can just slap anyone there. They're just slapping people
Can
left
I?
and right in New York. Yeah.
Great.
Just ask Bethany
Great.
Frankel. So in
Just what
Kim's
this world needs.
in Kim's confessional, she said it's a huge misconception that her and Kourtney hate each other. And she said, the thing about Kourtney and I, no matter how crazy things are, no matter what's going on, if she needs something, I'm there. If I need something, she's there. We'll always be that way no matter what we're going through. And I believe that.
Yeah. I feel like this show, their like Kardashian reboot on Hulu,
Yeah.
has literally just become our dream where you just get to reply to all the comments and
Yeah.
the reviews without like having to actually engage online. Because like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's only been 2 episodes and I don't like regularly watch this, but they're consistently calling out things that are being said about them and defending themselves. They're like, now that we
Yeah.
have this platform, and it's like, it's a lot of money to go through, but I guess I have a lot of it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I think I would do the same probably if I had the opportunity, especially because of how much they're in the news and how much people are talking about them.
It's hard because like just watching them defend themselves,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, I know. Like we were watching the episode where I don't even know if it was like the most recent one, but where Kim's late to Victoria Beckham's show, and
Yes.
she's like, she's like, the narrative's gonna be like Kim's a diva, and it's like we were stuck in traffic and we gave ourselves an hour, and it's like, well, do you have a map, like MapQuest? Like you can see on Google Maps, like the number of times where we have to go somewhere, we're like, okay, let's see what it's like at this time of day. So we do things to make sure we'll get there on time. So it's like, even that, I'm like, that does seem like you're disrespecting other people's time. Like, I get that traffic happens, but
I can't get past
this isn't
the
the
fact,
first time.
and you said this last night, that you keep saying MapQuest.
I
No one
know,
has
I
used
don't know why I keep
MapQuest.
saying
Like, you keep saying it. I'm like, is Arisha still using MapQuest? Does that exist?
I use Google Maps. I don't know why I keep saying MapQuest, but
I don't either.
it just I'm sad we stopped having MapQuest. It's a great name.
Oh my God.
A
Do you remember we
quest
used to like
and a map?
print out the directions and like have them in the car?
Oh, yeah.
Just
I
chaos.
had to read actual like maps. Like I learned to read maps because of being on an ambulance and having to drive before
Maybe
we had
go on
like
The Amazing Race. Maybe we
oh yeah,
should
I'd be
go
really
on.
good. I'm actually really good at reading maps.
But you need to
I
walk
said I
faster.
wanted
if we're
to,
gonna
but
go
you're
on The
like,
Amazing.
no, I gotta be okay.
You got to pick it up. Okay, those legs have to be made for walking. If we go on The Amazing Race.
I'm just gonna bring the scooters I keep riding.
Yeah, we won't get disqualified at
Carry a
all for
live
that.
scooter everywhere I go.
But
Anyway, Kardashians,
yeah, they're just still
they have a ton of money.
Doing their
Things are really
shit.
hard for them still. They're just
Exactly.
like us,
yeah,
just with $1 billion in the bank. Yeah.
yeah,
Only
and
difference.
kids. We don't have those, so we don't know what your struggles are like. Unfortunately, for you.
Yeah, it's
But yeah, they're gonna keep being themselves. Whatever. None of this is shocking. Even though Khloé is usually the one that we're like, Khloé, come on, you're the one that we were, banking on
were
at
all
some
rooting
point.
for her.
We were all rooting for her. Yeah.
and then she talks about how hard it is to have a whole staff.
Yeah.
It's hard.
She's like, I gotta
So
cut
many
out my
paychecks
own
she has
heart
to sign every
watermelons.
day.
Yeah. Classic.
No, but really they struggle and we should give them way more
Yes.
on
I'm
just
gonna
give
drive
them
over
the
there and help
space.
out.
Yeah,
free.
Yeah, that's so generous. From Wondery, I'm Marisha Skidmore-Williams.
And I'm Brooke Ziffrin. This is Rich and Daily.
Have a great weekend, Richies.
See you Monday. If you like our show, please follow us on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or wherever you're listening right now.
Be sure to follow us on all socials at Arisha Skidmore-Williams and at Brooke Ziffrin. We love to connect with you.